Yeehaw! The KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. The KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. Everybody know, ohs. Everybody know, ohs. The KGC Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the KGC show. Today, I am joined by a talent. I mean, you talk about incredibly talented individuals that write incredible songs, and she's only 13 years old. I am so honored to have her on my show today, and she's going to be singing a little bit too here today as well. She has a new song called "Kicking It Country" out now. And please, please do yourselves a favor and go give that song a listen. It is incredible. It will just put a smile on your face and warm your heart like it did mine. Please make welcome the incredibly talented Brooklyn Summers. Brooklyn, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm really honored.
Well, I'm honored to have you here. You are 13 years old. What does that mean to have that success at that age?
Well, I'm just really grateful for everything that's come my way, thankfully. I'm just hard at work, doing what I have to do, just trying to make it all worth it.
So, talk to us a little bit about how you grew up with music. Like, who are some of your inspirations that you pull from um, to write your songs?
Well, when I was young, when I was younger, I actually, surprisingly, I listened to a lot of Adele. So she was my biggest inspiration back then, but I still love her. But nowadays, I like Gretchen Wilson, Miranda Lambert, Leanne Rimes, Lainey Wilson, people like that, Carrie Underwood.
Have has there been a song that you listened to and there was like a line in the song that stuck out to you and you said, "Man, that would be a good song title." And have you ever done something like that or
Surprisingly, I have not done too many things like that because I'm really afraid that I'm gonna do something and then I'm like, oh shoot, I accidentally copied this.
well, how do you come up with your brilliant like song ideas for your great songs?
You've probably heard this before, but I kind of just, usually for most of them, I kind of just go off of what I'm feeling at the moment, off of real life experiences. But
Yeah.
for a song like, let's see, Kicking It Country, one day I was just with my co-writers, Bill DeLuigi, Scott Barrier. I was like, we should write an upbeat, happy song for like a Friday or something, Kicking It Country.
So when you write, what are you? What's the most meaningful song that you wrote for you?
I have a song called "Do It Now." I wrote it with Michael J. and Scott Barrier. It's a really motivating song. It's really cool, and I really like it. I think it might be one of my future releases. It's just like a motivation song. Like you can do so many things in life. Why don't you do it now instead of waiting?
And I think when that comes out, it's just by the sound of it, it's gonna be an inspirational and motivational song. How
Thank you.
you realize that you had a gift for songwriting?
It's work. It can be hard at times, but it can be super fun. And the singing part is fun, and the songwriting part can be like, oh shoot, I gotta come up with ideas. But it's really cool.
What's been some of you've played at some iconic places. I mean, you just recently made your debut at the Bluebird Cafe. What does that mean stepping on those legendary stages, knowing that so many of your people that you've looked up to have basically grown up on that stage and you were able to step foot on those stages? What was that feeling like?
It just feels I don't know. It feels like great, and it feels like when I'm up there and when I started singing, I just feel like wow, all eyes are on me right now. Is this what a star feels like? Is this what a star feels like? It's
Yeah.
just, it's really cool.
And I can tell you, you are a star. If anybody that knows her
Thank you.
music and knows it well, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I have the best feeling in the entire world that this is the next big thing in country music. I
Thank
predict
you.
that here today, and listening to your music, you don't really limit yourself to one specific genre. That's shown throughout your entire music. Do you, as an artist, feel like you're trapped in one genre, or do you feel like you're multi-influenced?
Well, at the moment, I've kind of been just exploring and experimenting with everything instead of sticking to one. Like, for example, I've been doing like mainly pretty much country rock and country pop at the moment. Like, because they're both super fun, and I'm just trying to get a feel for everything, in my opinion, just to see what I like the most.
Well, I think you're whatever you're gonna release, I can guarantee you it's gonna go. I will promise you that there's something wrong with country radio if they don't play your stuff. Is
Thank you
you?
so much.
I mean, I want to shut up and just hear you sing one. But what's been the highlight of it all? What topped the icing on the cake for you?
Well, this might be a pretty basic answer, but like what you just mentioned earlier, singing at such those big spots is just a dream for me. And just everybody that I've just met that are just in my circle and all my friends, I'm really appreciative of it all. And I'm like, wow, I know so many people.
So you live in Tennessee, correct?
I do.
Have you gotten to meet who have been some of the coolest people you've gotten to meet living in Tennessee?
I've met a bunch of cool people. Like here, for example, I met Leanne Rhymes at one of her concerts, and I've also met Gretchen Wilson at one of her concerts. She was in a writers round. It was so cool. They're just both such genuine people, really cool, and it's just
Meet your idols, they say, yeah.
oh yeah.
But what has been what song has kind of changed your career, with these couple songs that have been out? What song do you want to be remembered by if you write those?
I just wanna. That's a hard question. Uh, let's see. Probably. I'm not sure if I have that exact song yet because I'm still writing and like I'm gonna be writing till I find the song. So when that song comes around, I want to be remembered by a song that just makes me known, I guess.
Yeah. And I can tell you what, every I can see it now. In 10 years from now, you're still writing, and is that what you hope to be doing, is still writing that in 10
Oh yeah,
years? Oh,
I see that.
well, as long as I keep doing the show, you're coming back because I believe in you. And I think that, you know, you have such a future in country music and any music that you pursue, because it's your heart that you're putting into it, and you're putting that it actually means something to you. And it,
Oh yeah.
it shows through your music, and it shows through your vocals too. And you're incredible. And um, thank you so much for coming on here and honoring us here today.
Thank you so much for letting me on. It's an honor.
Um, you want to do a couple rapid fire questions?
Cool.
Let's do it. So, what's your favorite TV show that you like to watch, man?
That I don't surprisingly. All right, this may sound really funny, but surprisingly, like I know not a lot of people do this, but I don't usually watch TV that often, which is pretty funny. But if anything, I watch a lot of cartoons, so that's really funny.
Well, then that eliminates my next question. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? Oh, okay. This is funny, but my favorite movie is probably Home Alone, the first Home Alone.
Oh, mine too. All the first two Home Alones.
The first three Home Alones they're pretty good.
Yeah, and then they made that fourth one. Anyway, that's terrifying. Who's your favorite artist on radio right now?
It's probably Lainey Wilson. I really love her vibe and her music. It just makes you want to just like dance.
Yeah. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book, I really like a series called Warrior Cats. It's just like it's pretty much like an action book with a bunch of cats and they're all against each other and like little miniature armies. It's really funny. It's cool.
What is one thing when you get old and everything? What's one thing you want to be remembered by as an artist?
I want to make an impact on people. I want to like just help some people, just like steer them in a better direction of life with my music. So that's was just what I hope to be remembered by, really.
And you got your own website, right?
I do.
People can go buy your like merchandise in there. So, you know, I think that's really cool. And how do you like that side of things?
That's pretty cool. I don't really sell merchandise at the moment yet. That would be pretty cool though, but
Well,
I do have a
that's
website.
I'll we'll get together on that. I'll help you out with that. But Brooklyn, thank you so much for coming on today. And
Thank you so
before
much.
we get out of here, where can people keep up with you?
Well, like you said, you can just go to my website, which is brooklynsummercountry.com, and you can find all of my social links on there. Or you can just go to my Instagram, which is just Brooklyn Summer Country, because I'm most active on there. But I'm also on all major social medias.
Well, make sure that you guys keep up with Brooklyn. Brooklyn, it's been my honor to have you on my show. Thank you so much for blessing us here today. And
Thank you
I
so much.
I cannot wait to get you back on our show to keep up with you. And you're going to be a fun artist to watch.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate being on here. This is awesome. It was really fun.
Well, thank you, Brooklyn. And we thank you guys so much for coming back to the KGC show. We hope you had a great time. Thank you, Brooklyn Summers. Don't forget to check out William Lee Golden and the Goldens, Danny Stefanetti, your fellow independent artist. Uh, you know, a lot of things are happening for William Lee Golden and the Goldens and Danny. Make sure that you guys keep up with them and make sure that you guys love them like I do, because they are some of the greatest talents in our music industry, along with Brooklyn Summers. We love you guys. Love one another. And remember, love always trumps hate. Spread more Jesus around. Never forget that. See you, everybody.
100%. Cool.
Yeehaw! The KGC show with Cowboy Caden. The KGC show with Cowboy Caden. Everybody know.